Alright, hey everyone, Fat Libertarian here. This is a look at the forecast for Friday, March the 2nd. This is looking at the severe weather potential, and as you can see, it's all in the eastern half of the United States. This here is a red moderate area, although I would not be surprised by tomorrow midday there isn't a high chance, which is the purple down here, put somewhere in it. This could change a little bit, maybe extend out a little further, but it's important to note that basically what this is saying is there's a slight chance of tornadic supercells in this yellow area. There's a much higher moderate chance, and I think again it might be extended to high chance tomorrow, but you don't know until you know. And here's the probabilistic 45% in this area. So basically, there's probably going to be a line of supercell thunderstorms that develop out here, and then move east, maybe east northeast or whatever, some direction like that. Like it really matters. Um, and I do have a cold, so whatever. These are the population centers I wanted to put up, and this is why it's so important. Typically, these storms, a lot of times, at least in my, in a child of the '90s, it seemed like supercell storms always happened out here in this area, out and through here. And if you notice, there's not much population out here, east of Colorado, east of Denver, and west of, well, Oklahoma City would get them, Dallas, but it seemed like it was more focused over into this region here. Within the last few years, a lot of it's been moving further east. It's just cyclical. It's going to change again eventually. But until then, as you can see, these are all the population centers, these little dark blotches. So that's where it starts to give you the impression that like something big is happening. Oh my gosh, there are bigger tornadoes. They're doing more damage. That's not necessarily the case. They're just happening in more densely populated areas. So if we clear that out, this is of course covering multiple states: Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Alabama, Mississippi, and again, it could even be extended further, so I don't know. But it is important to take note of this, especially if it gets up to a high probability. What that leads to basically is they're suggesting there's a good chance for very large tornadoes, what they call long track tornadoes, and those are the ones that do the most damage. So it's one storm basically constantly rotating, putting down F4, F5, and then F3, F2, and it kind of keeps going up and down. And as it keeps going, it gets stronger, and then it just keeps destroying more and more crap. So if you live around this area, just keep your eyes to the sky and take note of what's going on around you. If you're in one of these moderate, even really the slight area, and a storm is headed towards you, just simply take note of what it is you need to do if there is a tornado warning and where to go. That's really all you can do. That's all anyone can do. And I know that from my past video that apparently it's hard for people to chase tornadoes out in this area because of trees, and sight. They can't see very well. So out here in Oklahoma and Kansas and Texas, it's much, much flatter. I don't know. We got trees. We have more trees on eastern Oklahoma, but so just something to look at to prepare for. Who knows? It may not develop, but they seem to be getting better at predicting these. So when they do get the moderate to high probability in an area, you do need to pay attention to it. We all do, because a lot of times it does pan out these days. So let me put on here. They do have what they call FEMA regions. These are the FEMA regions. I guess, well, that's kind of hard to really see. Here's one. There's one. Huh, interesting. So, yeah, there you go. That's pretty much it. Here are the population centers again. As you can see, this is happening in basically in the highest population centers. The only thing best be the East Coast, New York, New Jersey, over there. Alright, so that's pretty much it. If you live out in these areas, keep your head on a swivel and take your tornado precautions. See ya.